So I've been in London, guys, for the past couple of weeks, and of course it's rainy, it's cloudy, it's winter. And you know, when it comes to that point when it's winter or fall and your skin color just kind of goes lighter and it goes into this like weird disposition that I'm not really a fan of. Like when the sun's hitting, you got the tan, you're getting darker, like, you know, that crisp, that's what I'm here for. But when you're in the clouds and the winter for too long, it just becomes a different color. And yeah, anyways, random, but just a thought in my head. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Let's get into this video. Daily and consistent content videos have resurfaced of Christian Combs with his sisters, and people are not liking the way that this man is acting in this video. So this took place during New York Fashion Week at Laquan Smith's show, where Christian Combs did attend with his two daughters, and he is acting really weird in the video. You can see that the way he's posing with his sisters, he's putting his lips to their cheeks, kissing them and holding them close in a very weird way. And the people are reacting, and they are very much not here for this. The way he acts with the sisters is really cringy. That's his daddy in him. Something is weird about that kiss lip bite combo, but that's just me. I love my brothers, but he's giving me weird vibes. The comment section didn't feel here. What is up with his family? What the hell is going on? My brother, don't even go near me. Don't touch me. Why is his hand on his crotch kissing his sisters? So I feel like Christian is trying to act cool. You know, he's trying to, give off this kind of vibe. They're at a high-flying fashion show of a big designer. Shout out to Laquan. And so I think that when you're trying to give off that whilst your father is basically going down for all of these freak-offs, it definitely looks weird. The twins and them constantly dressing alike 24/7, I feel like they'll grow out of that. Right now they're 18, 19. Let them explore that, and twins have some kind of connection that I guess we can't understand. So let them do what they need to do. I'm over them dressing alike. Who gives a damn? But I just feel like Christian Combs doing this is very weird. But something about that family ain't clean. I'm so sorry. From when Diddy was kissing his mother and they had IV fluids attached to them, I already knew that something was up, because you don't need to be doing stuff like that as a grown man. And here we have a grown man holding his sisters in this way. I have many siblings. I ain't doing none of that with them. I'm so sorry. I ain't going near them like that. We're just going to pose with a little distance between each other and call it a day. That intimacy in that close fashion and kissing and holding and hand on the crotch, it's weird. It's really, really weird. I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing this on purpose because they are twins and because he wants to get into that. And some people have a twin fantasy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. That's how sick and twisted this stuff can be. Remember, there are lawsuits that Diddy's sons are still facing, civil lawsuits, and in some of them it's been accused that Diddy was basically doing things to women with his son. So that therefore that means that they were all basically nude together with the women doing stuff, and that isn't the first time they've been accused of that. They've been accused of that with other influencers as well, basically passing somebody around but doing it at the same time. And to me, that's insane, that you're basically nude with your dad doing stuff in a room with somebody. That's a whole new level of basically being intimate. And so when you see stuff like this, I feel like Christian is just a model of his father. He's a template of his father. He's learned from his father, and that's probably why he's displaying this type of behaviors. But this is what people aren't liking. And for some reason, people are discussing this today, despite the fact that this happened 5 weeks ago at New York Fashion Week. They are discussing this today. They're confused about it today. But the comment section clearly did not miss this, and they all are feeling the same way. Some of these comments, guys, have 27 to 28,000 likes. So that's how you know that people are genuinely feeling a type of way. And I told you guys that something incestuous is going on in that Combs household. Something incestuous, whether it's consensual or non-consensual. And I think that they've learned that from the language of Diddy and how he perceives sex, because of either A, how he was violated when he was in school, or how he likes to violate people. He doesn't understand boundaries because he doesn't need to. He's that powerful. He has this ego. That's why there's lawsuits of him basically jacking off in front of other people without their permission, because it's powerful to him to make people submit in a kind of sexual way. Their children have learned that, and they're basically, it's just weird. Just the idea and thought of this is sick. And I want to move on because this story is weird. Outside of that, guys, the Halloween Diddy night at the MDC has been revealed. Sean Combs will of course be spending Halloween tomorrow trading candy for baked fish and turkey roast instead. That's going to be the meals for him. Diddy has already served more than a year behind. This Halloween, he will not be allowed to have candy with his meals, according to an MDC spokesperson, which is coming out to let everybody know that, you know, Diddy, who once turned Halloween into a luxury spectacle, will spend this year's spooky night under flickering fluorescent lights, trading his signature swagger for a tray of baked fish. There's going to be spinach for him to eat and coleslaw as well. And unfortunately, there won't be any candy given to any of the MDC inmates. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if this guy does dress up for his prison inmates and wants to please them, because, you know, I really wouldn't be surprised. But this is basically the meals. And that thing is so petty, guys, that an MDC spokesperson has come to tell People magazine exclusively what Diddy is going to be doing for Halloween. That's how you know that this is some petty stories, because an MDC spokesperson has said that there's going to be no candy on Halloween for them. Diddy's Halloween menu reads like the ghost of a feast, stripped bare of decadence but still precise in its monotony. Breakfast arrives before the sun at 6 a.m. Some fruit is served, a scoop of cereal and a breakfast pastry. By lunchtime, 11 a.m, his next course is baked fish or a scoop of black beans with rice pilaf and dotted with spinach and a heap of coleslaw. A slice of whole wheat bread sits behind tartar sauce with fruit and a beverage completing the institutional spread. Dinner may be the closest thing to comfort, because turkey roast arrives after the 4 p.m. head count with a drizzle of gravy flanked by mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables and a second slice of whole wheat bread with a dollop of margarine. Thick Diddy gonna get thick in bed at the MDC. Okay, come on, thickums. For those skipping the meat, I know Diddy ain't. There's 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches offered, a soft echo of sweetness that might allow pass for dessert, accompanied by another anonymous beverage to wash it all down. Thickums Diddy. Okay, Diddy about to be coming out the prison thick. He's going to be thick for the rest of the MDC inmates to enjoy the meat that Diddy is basically going to be providing. So again, this is so petty that MDC are coming out with this story, because why do we need to know what either Diddy or Luigi Mangione are going to be having for Halloween? Why do we give a damn about this story? The fact that this was a story to me was killing me, because it's just so unnecessary that basically would come out.
Tyler the Creator. Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. He looks beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. This is top tier. Get out of the car. Tyler, think you got it good. Tyler the Creator. It's going to be a glorious night when you bump into Tyler the Creator. Let's go.
We don't need to know what Diddy's going to do for Halloween, but it's petty. So let it continue to be petty, guys, because I'm absolutely here for it. Alexandra Shapiro has given more statements, Diddy's lawyer, in regards to the appeal, basically citing that they are indeed going to be challenging the conviction, the 2 Mann Act counts. I spoke about this in my previous video. I think it's absolutely delusional that they're going to be challenging the conviction along as a sentence, but basically Alexandra Shapiro, in layman terms, is basically implying that they are coming headstrong, that all going to get this fast tracked, and all of that's been accepted, and that Diddy is not giving up. He's putting up a fight for himself. He's fighting for himself and his family and etc., and that he's coming forward with this. I think it's so delusional. Fight for your sentence, but fighting for your conviction is just another hurdle for yourself that's going to make this more difficult, because you're meant to get out May 2028 anyways. Being at the MDC ain't easy, but somebody like Diddy clearly has been there for a year, so he's used to it. I'm not saying that being in prison is easy. I'm not saying especially at the MDC it's easy, especially if this man is going through XYZ. But to be honest with you, if they wanted to take Diddy out, they would have been done that. If anybody at the MDC, these prisoners, wanted to take out their fellow prisoner Diddy as like a bounty, like, they would have been done that. The man's been in prison for over a year. Easily. If you're sleeping with 20 men, easily they could have done that. Easily. If he was able to wake up with a knife to his throat, then they easily could have done it if they wanted to, but they have not. So I don't think Diddy is in any significant danger at the MDC, because they know who this man is. He's a very high profile celebrity, and if they wanted to have killed him, they would have done that a very long time ago. Clearly he has friends at the MDC. He's leading classes as it is, so pick a side. 1 minute it's dangerous, the next minute he is this once in a million chance of an entrepreneur leading the MDC inmates, and the MDC inmates are giving him raving reviews. So this whole narrative that this man is dangerous, or that this man is in danger, is all fake and false and phony to me, and I'm irritated by it, because this man is not in danger at the MDC. Okay, he's living a good life at the MDC. Like, I'm not saying the MDC is easy, but if they wanted to have taken his life out, they would have done so a long time ago, because that jail is notorious for being one of the worst jails in New York. It's giving Gotham. Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's all you guys have to do. Goes a long way. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there. The MDC spokesperson to do Halloween schedules, petty as hell. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon.